Thank you very much for your kind introduction. So today I'm going to briefly talk on what is SATREPS, the SATREPS-TSUIB project. Just in the beginning for introduction of this today's workshop. I'm Yoshi Nakano from the University of Tokyo, Japan side leader of the SATREPS-TSUIB project. Well, before talking in detail, I would briefly tell you what is a SATREPS-TSUIB project. As you can see here, SATREPS means SATREPS actually is an abbreviation of a long name. I'm sorry. Yes. Science and Technology Research Partnership for Sustainable Development. SATREPS project has 2 projects in Bangladesh, even until recently. So to tell which one is our SATREPS project, we put our nickname or short name to this to abbreviate this long name, technical development to structural integrity of buildings in densely populated urban areas and its strategic implementation towards resilient city in Bangladesh. This is a SATREPS-TSUIB. Anyway, we call our project SATREPS-TSUIB project in short. Then what is the background of the SATREPS-TSUIB project? Why we started the project? I may not need to talk in detail, but as you know, Bangladesh is located in a high seismic region. So the seismically vulnerable buildings in densely constructed or populated city in Bangladesh, like Dhaka city, needs to be identified and upgraded. And also, as you may know, Japan is located in a very seismic active area region. And we have lots of experience, including bitter lessons from past damaging earthquakes. So we have lots of experiences and technologies which can be applied to upgrade the vulnerable buildings. But the question is, such a conventional schemes or technology can always be a help or effective to buildings in Bangladesh? The answer is no, because the building characteristics in Bangladesh is quite different from those in Japan. So we set up and try to launch a research project to overcome such a shortcomings. And fortunately, here, JICA and the JST funded our research project together with to collaborate with the colleagues from Bangladesh. And our major goal in the project is to develop a research evidence-based but well-customized seismic performance evaluation and retrofitting technologies. The keyword is research evidence-based and well-customized. These 2 words are the very keyword in our research project. So please remember these 2 keywords. Well, as you know, the damage to soil and foundation structures and the damage to superstructures are very typical catastrophic structural damage. For example, soft soil may amplify the ground motion and cause liquefaction. And the damage to superstructure may cause brittle and premature structural damage and large residual deformation may be observed in soft stories. So in the beginning of the project, we discussed very much what buildings should be the target building. And we found that damage to superstructure is more imminent threat to the loss, especially in densely constructed or populated cities like Dhaka. So in our project, main focus was placed on superstructures, especially structures with masonry infill, including floodplain
superstructure is more imminent threat to loss of human lives. I should be first termination, especially in dense G structure.
Now, this is showing the SATREPS-TSUIB project. In the project, we set 4 major research topics, 1, 2, 3, 4, each of which was headed by each working group, 1, 2, 3, 4. The working group 1 or research topic 1 is focusing on the fundamental field survey to collect fact data on building stock. Because we are the very newcomer to Bangladesh, and we do not know much about the building characteristics in Bangladesh. So first we have to do is to know exactly what is the building characteristics in buildings in Bangladesh. And these data can be serving as input to further research activities, research topic 2, 3, and 4. Then in the research topic 2, we needed to develop a performance evaluation methodologies to find out vulnerable buildings. This is a so-called seismic evaluation procedure. And after that, once we find a vulnerable building, we have to do something with the building. I mean, we have to retrofit the building. So we also need to develop retrofit schemes. Again, this is also suitable. This should be suitable for buildings in Bangladesh. So these 2 research topics are related to structural engineering issues. And the last one, 4th topic, in our research project, SATREPS project, we set 4 research topics, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the major topic which is included in our SATREPS project. And each of these research topic is headed by each working group 1, 2, 3, 4. And the first research topic is fundamental field surveys to collect fact data on building stock in Dhaka city. Because we are the very newcomer to Bangladesh, so we first have to know what is a typical feature of the buildings in Bangladesh. And these collected data can be serving as input data to other further research activities or research topic 2, 3, and 4. And after that, once we get this data, then we can move on to the development of performance evaluation methodology of buildings. And this is so-called seismic evaluation procedure. And after that, the topic 3, once we find some vulnerable building, we have to do something with the building. I mean, we have to retrofit the buildings. So we need to develop the retrofit schemes, which is suitable for buildings in Bangladesh. So these 2 issues are a structural engineering issue. And the next one, or last one, is the development of effective and efficient urban planning strategies. Because in urban areas, you have lots of, or I should say, huge number of building stocks. And if we can take care of everything, all the building at one time, then we are very happy. But it is absolutely impossible. So we have to identify which area or which building should be first treated or first retrofitted for effective and efficient risk reduction in the future. So we try to develop such a strategies. This is a urban planning issue, and as you can see here, this is a research project. So publishing paper is a very important issue, but this is not our final goal. As you can see here, our research output should be implemented through our other ongoing or future project into the real society. So this is a very key issue. We want to implement our research output into the real society. So for this purpose, the major output from our research project is to develop guidelines or manuals. So we are going to develop one manual and three guidelines. And then the third guidelines for seismic retrofit design. Let one. This is today's topic. This is showing our research joint research group structures. From the Bangladesh side, HBRI is heading the research group together with PWD and BUET, Senra University, UAP, and Yoshiaki Nakano University. And from the Japan side, Tokyo, Tohoku University, Osaka University, and Daido University are jointly working together. And collaborating each other, we are going to develop such strategies for seismic evaluation or retrofitting. And after that, we disseminate our research output into the society, like today's workshop, into the real society. This is our final goal that we are going to do. And the technical guidelines for seismic retrofit design, which is today's topic, was drafted based on the 6-year research activities. And the guidelines are carefully designed to be cross-referred together with the preceded JICA project BSPP. About the BSPP manual, Mr. Rafiqul Islam of PWD will talk its detail later after me. But basically, the BSPP manual does not necessarily cover all the aspects which is needed for seismic retrofitting of actual buildings in Bangladesh. BSPP manual is basically covering the very basic very basic strategies for seismic retrofitting of buildings in reinforced concrete buildings, but it is not covering the very typical aspects of the buildings in Bangladesh. For example, low strength concrete, or for anchorage of reinforcing bars in beam column joints, or how to retrofit the masonry infill, unreinforced masonry infill for the future earthquakes, and so on. So our technical guidelines from the SATREPS project is going to provide such information to cover such not exactly described in the BSPP manual. So I do hope that we can hear from your valuable opinion from Bangladesh side professionals to finalize the guideline and their wide and practical application, because we are now in the drafting stage, and we want to have your opinion to make it more fruitful or more applicable or more practical guidelines so that this can be really applied to buildings in Bangladesh in the very near future. Well, this is all for me today for the introduction of the SATREPS project. Thank you.